Camera's rolling. Okay, my pops. We're all wishing you a big happy birthday and an amazing milestone you've achieved. You're a legend to all of us. You're a lesson to all of us. You're an example of what true discipline and applied, measured daily life is all about. And we love you, and we honour you, and we thank you for the privilege of being our parent, the kind of person who's always stood up for us, loved us, protected us, nurtured us through all the years of our lives. So today we just want to lift you up, say we're proud of you, and wish you a big happy birthday.
And also, Dad, you've never interfered in our lives. Never interfered in our lives. You just let us go our own paths, quietly supported us in the background, and you have always been a positive, happy person. And we're very happy to still have you with us. And I dare say that we have inherited that positivity. Well, I certainly have. I can't speak for my other brothers. But we are honoured that you're still with us today.
Cheers, Pops.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers.
Cheers, Danny.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Thank
you.
Oops. So, let's clear our little throats.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, my Pop.
Thank you.
Well done. Cheers, little man.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Well, it's a good job it wasn't pudding, because he'd have his finger in it.
And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dennis. Happy birthday to you.
Hooray!
Thank you all for being here, for arranging this, for travelling very far to see me again. I am truly honoured, and it's a great privilege to have arrived at this age. And what I saw on TV only 2 or 3 nights ago, they said, I have been a good father and I've got loving children, and that I have looked after my children and so well that and looked after their mother. That's a key point. Look after their mother, love their mother very much indeed. And here we are with my darling wife. We look after some of our naughty children. But Carl, I love you. I love you very much. Thank you for being here. And little Lenny. And all of you, thank you.
Cheers, cheers.
Great privilege. Madam, thank you. I am blessed. I am blessed. You know, the 90th birthday, or 90 years, came along suddenly, or came along quietly or slowly. It took 90 years to get here.
But they went so quickly.
When the time arrived, I thought, this is not a big deal. It's not really a big deal. So many people become 90, achieve 90, and it's the good Lord that has blessed me in many, many ways. When I think as a young chap, I lost 2 of my best friends in the Air Force. I don't know what happened to them. They hit the water, that's all I know. And they were flying with the captain. He had 3 pumps. And they just hit the water. And that was the end of them. And today, that still hurts me that those youngsters who were my age were gone. Then I went through the mines all those years and I saw terrible things happening there, terrible things, bad things and lots of good things. And the worst I did was crack a bone, cracked a bone. And after that I retired. And we've lived a happy life, and we've had the good fortune of having enough money to travel all over the world. I mean, I never thought I'd be in the midst of Russia, in the midst of Germany. We can't even remember all the places we've been to, that we've flown at our own cost. It's really a privilege to have gone to all these different countries. Like Rio, we took you with to Rio. Do you remember Rio?
South America, yeah.
And saw Corcovadis, what do they call it?
Corcovadis, yeah.
And Sugarloaf, and Ipanema Beach. You remember the
Yes.
terrible breakfast they served us?
Terrible.
A scone and some. But you were only this side, etc., etc. It was a privilege for me to see Russia and Germany, you know, the people I was fighting against. But there again, the good Lord spared me. We were not in a combat zone at all. There were no Germans within thousands of miles. And so we had we flew over the sea looking for German U-boats. We never saw one. And all we did was escort ships, and had a wonderful time. I spent much time in where they had the Ebola, where they're having, you know, the Ebola
Virus.
sickness now. I spent much time at that very, very place. But of course we didn't know about Ebola. And we've had a wonderful life together. My darling has done wonders with her cerebral palsy work, her physiotherapy work, and providing me with everything I want, and earning lots of money. Kept our fire burning, and unfortunately, her health is not as good as mine anymore. I thank you all for being here. Thank you very much. Prudence, I must thank you for being a wonderful, wonderful caregiver. You are so attentive. You are so good to Marietta. We love you. We appreciate what you are doing for us. Thank you. I hope you have a blessed marriage and a happy long life with your children. Thank you, everybody.
Look here, Prudence. Let's see your face. Hello. So, Daddy, just say who you see in the room here with you. So let's go around the room together. Because this video, as shaky as it is going to go to. You can start with your daughter. Look at her, young like you. That's Colleen. Where's Linny gone? To the loo. Okay, she'll be back. And then you've got your brave neighbour. Talk about your brave neighbour. Your warrior neighbour.
Wonderful neighbours.
What did Alan do for you recently?
What did he do for me recently?
The television episode. And with Alan, Tanya, his even braver wife. And what does Tanya do for you?
Yeah, we all want to know.
Tanya gives me lots of squeezes. blesses me with a regular company to come and see that I'm all right. And in the meantime, she's looking after all the elders around us, and she's a wonderful, wonderful lady. Thank you, Tanya.
Pleasure, Dennis.
And then what about your sister? Your sister-in-law sitting over there? Because you tell me that the telephone wire burns between here and Johannesburg.
She talks too much. She provides me with beautiful cream. I don't know why my face is so rough. She said it's the best cream and the best tablets, and I eat these tablets hoping for a response from the tablet. Nothing happens. So I've realized at long last she's selling me duds.
Dennis, what is your expectation from drinking those pills? What do you think they're going to do to you?
I beg your pardon?
What is your expectation about drinking those pills?
My expectations about?
Drinking the pills.
Oh.
Because they're not for that.
You're hoping to find something.
Been a bit of a misunderstanding.
My darling wife.
Your darling wife, yes?
My darling wife has been an inspiration to me. Walk up straight, stand up straight, get out of bed, do something. Look after your face, look after yourself. She's been a wonderful support, and I love her, and I will continue to love her. And we've had on 50 years of marriage, blissful, happy marriage.
Wonderful.
50 years.
It will go
And the
on.
neighbours
It
can attest
will
to
go on
that.
for many years.
And then you've got Linny. Who's Linny in your life?
Lenny,
Trouble.
Capital T.
you've never been any trouble to me. When you came to live with us for a short period in Video2, it was wonderful, wonderful to have you.
Thank
You and naughty Byron got up to all sort of mischief. And
That's
you,
why you had to leave.
you were beautiful. You were beautiful from the day you were born, even if you did have too much hair in your hair, on your head. Yeah, thank you, Lenny, for being a wonderful, wonderful, I don't know what you are, granddaughter. Not that right.
This is granddaughter and great-granddaughter.
And great-granddaughter.
I'm very privileged to still have a
Gee whiz, I
grandfather.
can't believe it.
Do you have a message for Eva?
Even Luke says
Eva?
to his friends, you know, I've got a great grandpa. He does have a battery, but he's
Thank
not
you, my
great.
darling.
It's for the battery.
He's got a message for Eva.
Eva, you are so privileged to have such a beautiful, beautiful home and a swimming pool all to yourself and a lovely, lovely home and a nanny that looks after you and a wonderful daddy. All he could do is play rugby for the Sharks. No wonder he is like this. Arms like this. Yeah.
Pops, and then on your left, yeah? We're in real trouble.
The delight of your life.
Byron,
A lot, Lammy.
on the mine, when Byron was small, he used to creep out from under the fence and go and visit neighbours. And I saw him with a little shirt on, a little vest, his vest. It didn't cover everything, but he still ran around with a vest on. And he went to the lady next door, and her name was Mrs. Kirby. And when Mrs. Kirby would say to Byron, "Byron, what are you doing here?" And Byron, in his little vest with everything showing, running around, Then Byron grew up and became naughty, and he started catching.
Still wears his vest.
Everything's
Started
sticking out.
catching snakes and keeping them in bottles and frightening the hell out of his mother. He always had hohos and
Mice.
the little what was it?
Hamsters.
That hamster. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we had a wonderful time.
And mops.
And one story, we were living at the sea, and Byron met up with a chap who was mad about boating and fishing and so on. And he used to go out to the sea, far out to sea with this chap. And one day, Byron didn't go with this chap for some unknown reason. And that chap, that day, that night, was blown over by a wave. And he was alone in this boat for hours and hours, and it was sinking and sinking. And thank heavens Byron was not on that boat. That chap eventually, who was a powerful swimmer, made it to the shore somehow or other. And we could have lost him. We could have lost him.
Thank my blessings as well. I wasn't meant to be there. Anton,
That was his name.
Anton.
I don't know what happened to him.
He
Yeah.
went to Cape Town with the shark sport stuff.
Anyway, eventually, Byron grew up, became a handsome young man, like he is today, with that smart haircut that his wife had given him.
Following in my father's footsteps. That's what I'm doing.
And you're a good-looking chap. And this fellow behind me, he's on my side.
Dad, we're going that way around the room. Don't worry about me.
Rob, thank you for everything. Thank you.
Pleasure, my boss.
And thank you for taking over all my finances at the moment.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. I'm spending flat out.
Check your bank balance
You've
later.
truly relieved me of much pressure and trouble.
Thanks.
Thank you very much for doing that.
The Zoom.
And for helping Mom. And you've been a wonderful, wonderful son.
Is there anything else you can say about your wonderful son? Have you checked your bank balance properly?
Well, the few crumbs that are left.
I don't know why there's a reason that my brother's doing that kind of job and not me. I don't know.
I know that he's got brains, and I expect him to use his brains.
He is.
Yeah. Well, I know that's the reason why I'm not doing it. It's because I'm too deaf.
Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong, sure.
I mean, I'm too busy. I'm too busy. Robert's got time to do that.
Lots of people.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Robert, for
Prudence, a
everything.
little message to Prudence. And then we're going to finish with a humding.
There we go.
Hey, Daddy, are you alright there? Little message for Prudence on your birthday?
They did give it.
We gave it already, but not on video. This video is going to the people overseas.
Prudence, we appreciate your skill, your attentiveness, the way you look after Marietta patiently, morning, noon and night. You are really an asset to the family. You've got a lovely smile. We both love you very much. We're very privileged to have you. And I hope the relationship will last for a long time yet. And if you want anything, just phone Robert. He will provide. Thank you.
And then, Pops, have you got any embarrassing messages for Annie?
Yes,
Yes, I have.
I've met a little fairy. Her name is Annie. Pretty girly, lovely smile. We love you, Annie. Welcome to the family. And I'm happy that you and Robert are enjoying each other's company. And we hope it will lead to finality. You know, there's finality. that finality is 50 years old. And these things do happen. That's for the pudding. Yeah. God bless you, Annie. But, Annie, look here, my darling. You know what this means. Yeah. Some people need a bit of this, you know. Don't give them free rein. No. Just keep them there. As big as what they are.
Got your permission.
On video.
Just in that video.
Edit it. It'll cost you a bit of money. Though.
Thank you for being you, and God bless you and your mother.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute, my pops.
Right.
We want to be doing this with you again in 10 years' time, see?
Yep. Yes. But no more than that. CNA only goes up to 100 on their cards, I know.
And I'll keep you going for the next 10 years, Dennis, by saying, come on, go and walk.